Andrew Berry. Let's take a look at this tweet by Jack Duffin. So Berry and Stefanski, 2020, they went after offensive line help and free agency in the draft. Finished first, Pro Football Focus, pass and run blocking after that season. 2021, they went after defensive help. Number one in PFF coverage that season, this past season. 2022, it's pretty obvious they need to go after some wide receivers, and that's kind of leading the way there. So let me ask you this, D-Man. Given what you have seen from Andrew Berry, and I think Andrew Berry went out and assembled enough talent to win this season, and the players just didn't get it done. How much confidence do you have in the front office that they're going to address some of the issues that have kept the Browns out of the playoffs this year?
In one sense, I have plenty of confidence because Andrew Berry is a smart guy, knows football, of course. And that Ivy League triumvirate of Berry and DePodesta and Stefanski certainly is going to bring you organizational skills and comprehension skills and all kinds of other stuff. So you figure they know what they're doing. That's not in dispute. What I am worried about, though, is the stubborn nature of intelligent people. Intelligent people, by definition, are stubborn because they believe in their brains, okay? They believe in what they're doing, and they sit there and they kind of look at other people like, well, why are you telling me what to do? I know what I'm doing. And they might do it in a nice way, but nonetheless, they're going to be stubborn about it. And the reason I'm worried about the stubbornness is when it comes to the passing game. The Cleveland Browns absolutely, positively must create some sort of vertical passing game in their schemes, and Kevin Stefanski is going to have to be willing to subjugate his ego and start to recreate his offense and get a vertical passing game implemented in there. And Andrew Berry's going to have to encourage him to do so. Now, maybe they'll say, well, gee, we have the vertical passing game ready to go. We just couldn't execute it this year because of Baker. But they have to get a vertical passing game, and part of that is they have to get a legitimate WR1. They have to get a number one receiver. We love Jarvis Landry. He's not a number one. He's also going to be pretty darn expensive next year, so if they don't restructure him, I'm not sure he's back next year at $15 million in 2022. But even if Jarvis comes back, he's not the lead dog. You have to have a wideout on the outside who has top-end speed, who is also proven to some degree, either NCAA big college credentials or NFL credentials, which means I don't think you look at Anthony Schwartz and you say, all right, he's got track star speed, he's going to develop into a WR1. No, you need to go get one. And unfortunately for the Browns, number one, they lost some draft position with that win. I think it went from 10 to 13. And number two, Jamison Williams tore his ACL. So, it makes the drafting of wide receivers a little more sticky because Williams was going to be the number one receiver, I would think, off the board. So, but they have to get a WR1.
Yeah, and they probably have to draft one and sign one in free agency so you can develop them as well.